This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. YOUSELF radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is YOUSELF, and this is the sound of faith on fire.
You know, it seems I'm having a problem with this. Shalom, shalom. It seems I'm having a problem with this internet. Let me figure something out. You know what? Let me see. What is going on with this thing? Well, brothers, this is my encouragement. You know what? Shalom, shalom, Sister Pinky D. I don't know why this thing keeps going on and off, on and off, on and off. It keeps coming in, then it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. Shalom, shalom, Sister Angela. Let me see. You know what, brothers? Hold on just for a moment. Let me do this here. Hold on just for a moment. Let me plug up directly to my internet. Hold on just for a moment. You know, I'm sorry, brothers. Now, when you need one, you can't find one, and that's I was looking for a patch cord, Ethernet connect, Ethernet. But look here, brothers. This what in the world is going on? Hold on just for a moment. All right. Let me do it this way. Wow. Brothers, let me do this. I'm gonna jump out of this. I'm gonna come back to shalom, shalom, brother Robert. Shabbat shalom. I'm gonna come out of this. I'm gonna close this out, and I'm gonna come back in. Just hold on, just for a moment. Shabbat shalom, shalom. I'm gonna go see how this will go work out, brothers, because the other one just kept going in and out, and it'll just blank out. But yes, the title is touching that comes with a cost. Shalom, Shabbat shalom, brother Dave. Shabbat shalom, sister Cynthia. I'm glad you all was able to make it in today. And we seeing what's going on out in this dying system. That's one thing we do see. We see exactly what's going on. But the thing about it was this. It's the touching that's coming with a cost. And I'm not speaking about what other nations are doing to other nations. I'm talking about the people the Most High warned not to touch. That's the damaging effects of this system. Now, when you're talking about, what's his name? The government and what they're doing. I mean, Obadiah, the book of Obadiah, is reeking. It's just like this man is walking down that. He's just like dancing on the pages of the book of Obadiah. That's what it seems like. I mean, truthfully, that's what he's doing. And now you're starting to see his counterparts, his people are coming up on him. They're looking at this stuff. And now, but they're looking at him. I mean, if you are accustomed to arrogance, you're accustomed to having a silver spoon in your mouth. One thing that you're going to also be accustomed to, you're going to get accustomed to that lie. You may be, when you was a child, they told you that Santa Claus is coming and you believed it. But when you got old enough to realize, oh, that was just a little tale that my parents told me and things, you wise up. At least you think you do. You wise up. But still, you are accustomed to that silver spoon talk. And this man is living that life. And he's getting people that is not accustomed to it, they hopping on board. Oh, it's okay for him to do what he want to do and things of that nature. There you go, Cynthia. Absolute lies. That's what it boils down to being. You know what? I'm going to explain this before I go ahead on. I had everything all queued up and everything. I just didn't understand ever since, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, this internet it's been flaky. It's been real flaky. And so, I mean, you may see me go out for a moment. I don't know what's going on with it, but it is what it is. And we could chop it up from that going forward. But like I was saying, the most important thing about this touching is the warning that the Most High told the nations. All right, the Most High knew they was going to go through his book. And he put that warning out. But brothers, if you suffer from, any type of sickness, the Most High is attributing that to them touching you. And truthfully, when it's all over said and done, they have not only just, they brutalize us. It's as if they took the Most High's warning and stepped on it, walked on it, and don't think nothing of it. That's what they did. Because, wait a minute, hold on. They already, you know what? Brother Earl, let me tell you something, bro. That was like it was going to happen. It was going to happen. And it started, truthfully, it's already started with them. Francis speaking against the United States, talking about this, taking over Greenland. Now, you can do Venezuela. They truthfully don't care because it's going to serve their benefit also. But now you're talking about Greenland? Oh, now that's a problem. You're coming in upon your own people. But this silver spoon, I mean, he's sucking on that thing like it's a lollipop. That's what he's doing. Now, they didn't sit up here and took that lady's life and things of that nature. But guess what? Who gave them that power? Who gave them that power? Now, brothers, these people know that they're outnumbered. They know, hey, we got to move, cautiously, but they let one slip. That one slip up is costing them. And brothers and sisters, truthfully, what you are witnessing right now is a spiral going down. This is what we are witnessing. We're seeing this here. You know what, brother? I'm about to stop for a moment. Brother Earl, do me this favor. Send me a test email. I think I figured out what the problem was. I'm glad you came in, brother. But send me a test email and I'm going to see, did I get it? But like I was saying, brothers, this stuff here, what they pushing out, this is not good for them. A tribulation, brothers and sisters, that's the last thing we need to be scared about. That's the last thing we need to be sitting around here shaking and vibrating about. Now, unless you around here living shaking, flaking, things of that nature, that may be a different story. But if you're doing your very best for the Most High's glory, you keep up the good work. The Most High knows who his people are. That's one thing he do know. He told the nation, do not touch my people. Not only did they touch, they brutalized his people. Now, here we are up on their calendar year. Oh, they talking about this a new year. Brothers, they're trying their best to do everything to push us back, to get rid of the Most High's name, to push Jesus first and foremost, and especially he being of a European descent or whatever the situation may be. They're trying their best to push this stuff back. This awakening is not something that is for them. And they know for a fact. Because what? You brothers and sisters, when it's all over said and done, you are the next world power. Bump what they talking about. Because when it's all over said and done, Jacob is going to take that seat. Jacob is not coming about that seat. Now, I know you brothers and sisters heard this. There was a video that went out some years ago. That a white lady was teaching her child, and she was saying, if you ever get lost, look for a black man. I know some of you all seen that or heard that or whatever the situation may be, because they know that black man, he has human inside of him. There was an incident with this sister. She was driving a school bus, and she seen this little Caucasian child walking down the street, barefoot. She pulls over. She does what a human being's supposed to do. And I'm not saying that Gentiles don't do this. No, I seen policemen do it for black kids too. But the point I'm saying is this: they know we have more of a human touch to a person suffering. We'll take anyone in when it's all over said and done. We will take anyone in. The world ain't taking you in. If they take you in, trust and believe, it's going to be for their own fleshly desires. Whatever they think that they can get out of you, just like those two idiots that thought they was going to go to Haiti and take over that island, you have to be some type of stupid to think that you're going to do this at this time. Earl, I don't know what's. Hold on, brother Earl, do me a favor. In the comments, type in my email address. Let me look at the email address that you're sending it to, and let me just look at it real quick. Because I mean, I get emails from the last email I got, I think it was from. Well, I know I got some from Sister Cynthia. Just type it in the comments, and let me just look at it. But I tell you, brothers, this stuff is. I mean, now we done went from this stage to we're right here. I never seen a nation trying to fight so many different countries. He did what he did in Nigeria. He went over to Venezuela. He went over to Iran. Now I ain't talking about. I mean, he's all over the place. He's all over the place. Now the book of Obadiah said, "Hey, his allies are the ones who's going to trick him." And then brothers and sisters, I'm serious. That's just like that. Like that. It's just like that can happen like at any moment. That's what it appears to be. That he's walking himself into a situation, a no-win situation. That's what the book of Revelation describes. That these nations, they're going to be crying over the death of this harlot. That they can't buy no more from this harlot. Now, and if you're reading the scriptures, and it's, you know, how people be warned and everything, and it's going to affect all these different nations. Yeah, but that is the reason why the Most High said to his people, get out of her. Get out of her. This is what the Most High said. And so now, if we do what the Most High says, and we live in that type of life, solely apart, whether it's physical, mental, or all of them, so be it. You did not get yourself accustomed to their wicked ways. Because it ain't going to be just the United States that's going to suffer. It's going to be wherever they have their residue at. And that's globally. This government it's all over the world. People, governments, other lands, figure I got to get into their good graces in order for me to get this particular privilege. This is one of the, excuse me. This is the reason why I speak against that 503c3. I forgot what it's called, 501. But anyway, this is the reason why I speak up against it, because it's part of Satan's system. Excuse me. It's part of his system. And if you are part of his system, you're going to get that residue from the Most High. You're going to get that judgment. That's what we are going to get if we have that residue upon us. And when I talk, I speak with other people about these things. And it kind of irritates me when I hear brothers and sisters, 501c3. Thanks a lot, Sister Cynthia. And they talk, when it comes to, like, we separating ourselves from this system. When you hear individual, and I don't speak, especially when I'm speaking about people of color, they say, well, if we go to war, we did this, or we did, no. The only time you're going to be saying we, if you are accustomed to this system, or you feel that you are a part of the system. We're not part of the system. So if this country wants to go and up against this another country, that's that country. This is this country's doing. You're still no part of it, although you may be on the land. Although you may be on the land and may be born here, It's still not our fight. When we have to be very mindful. This is nothing that has to do with we or us. This is them. That's what it is. It is them. And that's the way we have to address it, because if we don't, brothers, we'll find ourselves on the back the bad side of the Most High. That's something we have to be very alert to. It amounts to saying we taking good for bad, bad for good. The Most High is telling us, your speech can get you hemmed up. Oh, that's a bad car. I like that's a bad car. You know, brothers and sisters, we did that back in the days. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Zenobia. Sis, I thought maybe you went on a cruise, you had a couple of $1 million in your pocket, and you just went on selling without your brothers and sisters. I ain't seen you. It's been a moment. I'm glad you came in, sis. But I tell you, brothers, when we have to separate ourselves, and we got to continue to separate ourselves, because don't get me wrong, it could be easy at times to say, well, we and things, but brothers and sisters, this is just my encouragement. Let this world is going down by itself. That is them doing this. Because when it's all over said and done, you don't have a voice in it. No matter how you look at it, if you think you are part of this system or country, the world is going to show you exactly who you are. Keep living. It's going to show you who you are. The Most High is telling you who you are. And he's also saying, I'm going to touch those that's touching you. However brother, if you're right here suffering from any type of disease, brother, let me just do it this way. I got a cousin. And my cousin, she's sent me a text and told me my cousin had an 8-hour, almost a 9-hour surgery. And I'm saying to myself, Dad, did he get shot? And she said, no, Mike, he got real sick. And they had taken him to the hospital, come to find out he had stage 4 stomach cancer. And I was like, are you joking me? And so they went on and did surgery and all, and they claimed that they got all of it out. That's what they claim now. And I'm when I talk to my cousin, I just, man, look at man. Don't look down on herbs. Don't look down on them. And that was my encouragement to my cousin. You know, when I was talking to him, yeah, you can hear it in his voice. He was tired and things of that nature. Now, granted, now, I just lost my other first cousin back in October. We was like 2 days apart. And cancer came up on him, and it took him out. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Van P. And, you know, the thing about it, what I'm saying is this, brothers. All of this sickness that our brothers and sisters are going through, do you all brothers and sisters know that the Most High is attributing that to Babylon? All of it. To every life that is taken. That cup, that woman, she got to drink all that. All right, the medicine if they let them lace, I don't care if they lace aspirin with anything that works against us, they judge for it. Now you gonna understand the heat that the Most High has for this nation, because now we ain't talking about just in the last 100 years. You're talking about going back through history to understand the heat that he has for the nation. Because what these nations been going against us, brothers and sisters, for the longest. And don't get me wrong, this is the reason why we pray and ask for forgiveness of our sins and that of our forefathers, because they put us here. We are in this position because, boom, They proved unfaithful to the Most High. But they got to get dealt with. The Most High said he handed us over to them, but they took his discipline too far. This is what the scripture says. They took it too far. And they don't, what? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that the Most High, he went dormant. He's not seen. The world got accustomed to that. They got accustomed to it. The world knew back when our forefathers walked this planet, walked this earth, they knew what they needed to do to get the Most High upset his people. They manipulated the situation, and they still doing it right down to this very day. They're manipulating us against us. And when I say this, I'm going to speak on this for like 10 minutes. And when I say us against us, I'm talking about anyone that lives outside of the United States that is of Negro, that is of Israel. Because they are doing the sack. They've been doing that. They've been doing this for years. You have so many different conflicts, and we are the ones. And brothers and sisters, like I said, I've been saying, I'm not here to pacify ourselves. That's one thing we don't too much do. But we do speak truth. We're going to speak truth. When it's time to help, who is there? We are the ones. We stand in first and foremost to help. When that incident, when some years ago, what was it? When the Haitians was coming through Mexico to come into the country, and y'all seen those people, the white people on the horses and things. Oh yes, African Americans were the first one there, and we was the ones speaking about that. That's us. That's how we get down. And from what I heard, they got all the Haitians together and sent them back. That's what they did. But it's us, brothers. And I talk to individuals who are not woke. And they understand, they see these things. Man, why is it that Haitians, Nigerians, or the brothers and sisters in the other lands, they don't like us? It's orchestrated. It's orchestrated. And then if they do want some out of us, they'll play that role of kindness to get what they want to get out of us. But this is what happened. We shut up. We shut up. We stopped moving. And when we stopped moving, they started to feel it now. What are they called? The Ethiopians? What happened, brothers? You all seen what happened. But when it's all over said and done, what did they do? They fell back to black people. They were looking for help from who? The people that they despise. And brothers and sisters, this is the question I keep asking myself. What is it about us that we getting all this hatred from people who look like us? What is it that we're doing that they don't like? And truthfully, we all know. We know it all stems from a lie. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Kathy. This is where it stems from. But yet and still, this is what they continue to do. And now, when you causing trouble within your own household, the Most High is looking at all of that. They're going to get dealt with. Brothers and sisters, there's going to be a whole lot of anger that's going to come from the Most High. All of this stuff this is notes. They making a history. with themselves. This is what the world is doing. And at the same time, picking another fight with someone else. All of this is getting itself wound up in so many different things. What do they call it? Multitasking, but all in the wrong ways. But hey, this is where we, Sister Kathy, it's a reason why the Most High said great tribulation. Because yeah, they in for a great fall. And they falling and don't even realize it. They got to be high. They over the cliff and falling and don't even realize they falling. This is what I'm seeing. It is absolutely crazy to the things that they are doing. And at the same time, going through judgment. Judah is on the path of a world power. They have to be feeling something is on their horizon. The 10 toes, I'm not worried about them. They are not my concern. They are already part of prophecy. This world is going to look to who? This already started with the African Americans. What, brothers? Let's not get it. What? We entertain the world. From whatever degree of entertainment, we did it. From the worst to the best of entertainment, we did it. From the worst to the best of sports, music, you name it, we did it. Clothing, we did it. We did it. The Most High allowed it. He allowed it. Now the Most High is calling us. Get yourselves together. Get yourselves together. Because now he's about to clean house. He is about to clean house. Wait a minute. Was it 2 people? Wait a minute. Sister Kathy. Is this the same one or is this a different one from the lady? And that was shot by ICE. But like I was saying, brothers, who gave them that power? Who gave them that feeling that, hey, I'm going to protect you if you ever get into a situation and you go to jail, but I'm gonna get you out. This is what the government is telling these people. And brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. When somebody give you Isaiah chapter 60, darkness was going to cover the land, and gross darkness the people. Now, let's understand this gross darkness now. There's gross darkness is what's in people. This is the danger. It's that gross darkness of an individual. When you have an individual that's thinking about, who meditates, who ponders over how do it feel to kill a person? How do it feel to dismember somebody? That's that gross darkness, brothers. That's what that scripture is talking about. And we seeing it. Hey, it went over in Tanzania. They did it over there. But this is what the Most High said was going to happen. And so now, these people, when you feel that you have a power, let me just do it this way. Let me go back. Y'all remember the Sister Sandra, the sister in Springfield, Missouri, and the 2 officers. Now, one of the officers, he knocked on the door like a human being. But that other one, brothers and sisters, we can see that man a mile away. We know for a fact he got a wicked spirit in him. And that wicked spirit is trying to get itself out. And that wicked spirit got him to act out. And he did something. Oh, what did he do? He touched one of the Most High's anointed. That's what he did. And he got himself in a position Hey, you may think you free. I don't know if they let him out of jail or whatever. I'm just saying, if the government say, hey, you free, and he free in his little bitty mind, that man is hemmed up off the top. He's hemmed up. You're not going to continue to lay the Most High's people down and thinking everything is copacetic. Those days are gone. They're gone. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I did something wrong. Hold on. Let me go back. Alrighty. I was looking at your comment, Sister Kathy. You know what? And that is so true, Sister Kathy. It is. But on top of that, now, this is the thing. Because truthfully, when we stand back and we look at everything and what's going on, we see an exodus that's like on the horizon. They keep on pushing button. You got nations say, hey, we tired of y'all people. You're going to get tired of a bully. And the bully is being called out. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Kenneth. The bully is being called out. Now, China, it seems like China's about to do their thing. And brothers and sisters, I always said this. If you ever noticed that there's one country that's sitting back off in the cut. But they kind of stood out. Was it last week? Last week he reared his head. North Korea popped his head up. It's working with Russia. Brothers, and this is what when I talk to people here, they say, now Russia can't come up against us. We're too powerful to we this and we that. Truthfully, brothers, I don't care how powerful you may think you are, but if you are part of prophecy, and the Most High said, you know, you will get dealt with, you're going to be destroyed, you're going to be ravished, there will be nothing left of you. I don't care what type of power you think you may have, but when the Most High speaks, that's it. So now, we may have individuals, oh, they going to do this here, and I'm talking about Hebrews, and I seen some Hebrews on their channel say, well, they can't come against us right now because they don't have the power, they don't have all the weapons and all this, but you got the Most High's word. And see, this is where we have been failing at. And when I say failing, I'm talking about going back to our forefathers. Those 12 spies, what did 10 of them do? They cut the Most High's hands. They cut them off. It was only two that spoke highly of the Most High. That's what they did. In the same, well, I ain't gonna say the same thing. In some certain instance, this is where our brothers and sisters are standing at. You have scripture that says something totally different. The Most High said, and the Most High didn't say this powerful nation or whatever. He said, but the nation is going to be dealt with. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be uninhabitable. That's what the scripture says. And so now, who do you think holds more weight? This is how we need to be looking at it. I don't care. They can bling all they want. But when the Most High speak, that right there with us, it's real. That's our strength. It's going to happen. And the Most High said, you know what? He may let it go on, and that nation may ride on for hundreds of years. But it's going to come to fulfillment for what the Most High spoke out. What? Wait a minute. Hold on, Sister Kathy. Where you see that at, Sister Kathy? 665,000 black people? I wish I can get that information because I mean, since I'll be 600. Oh my goodness, no, I don't want to be that one, but because I was looking at the number 665,000. Yeah, man. If that is if that is possible, yes, I would do it. I would. I would do it. I'm gonna Google it then. But this is what's happening, brothers. I mean, what? And don't get me wrong. We can go move out from here to there, brothers and sisters. It's all about where you have your faith landed at. If you think you have a power here, you're only fooling yourself. You're only fooling yourselves. The Most High has already spoken. And to be cutting his hands off repeatedly, brothers and sisters, the only damage that's being done is to the individual himself or herself. That's the only damage that's happening. Because now, like I said, brothers, earlier, you may have a disease. The devil do not want you to die with that disease. No, he don't. The devil do not want you to die with that disease. What he wants is he wants you to suffer and to call into question the Most High. Because what? We know the strength of the Most High. That's one thing the devil knows. He tries us. And this is the thing. He wants you to suffer. He wants you to think, be absorbed in your sickness till it can break you from the Most High. That's all he wants. He do not want you to die. He just wants you to suffer where you are literally hate the Most High from your heart. Now that's demonic. That's what he wants. He don't want you to die. He wants you to suffer. Now, the more we understand that, brothers, the better off we're going to be. The things that we got to go through, whether it's a sickness, all this type of food that they got, it's all against you. And the thing about it, the world will make like everything else. This over here is a problem. That over there is a problem. That is no. That's how he deceives the world. That's when individuals say to us, well, y'all need to get over slavery. This is what the world would tell us. Because we know we're the big picture that's not out there in front of the world. We're not. If this was in front of the world, trust and believe, any and everybody that is connected to the Most High, down to Yahushua HaMashiach, down to us, the world has tried their very best to change us. That's all they or the world has done. They changed the Most High and they called him God. Yahushua, they called him Jesus. And they painted his pictures white. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The Most High, he's white. He's white, invisible, but he's white. Everybody from the Most High down to us went through a transformation based upon the world. Now, you would think that, hey, with this awakening, we're wakening up and we telling the world don't want that. The world do not want to see you Negroes who've been trampled and who continue to be trampled. You come up speaking truth. Truth takes a deaf ear. They like the situation that they are in. They love it. Did not the scripture say, woe to those? You too, Brother Robbie. You be safe out there, brother. Woe to those that rejoices in Jacob's fall. Brothers and sisters, there's a lot of people out there that war is out. We understand woe. Yahushua said it. Woe to those that does not keep my father's law. Brothers and sisters, we felt that woe. We've been feeling that woe for what? Let's go with 400 years. 400 years of woe. We we know how it feels. But now judgment has come down and has made a foundation. That is what judgment has done. We're seeing it. And the world got itself hemmed up. And just like a pimp thinks he's going to use a woman for his own gain, selfish gain at that. This is what the system is doing. This is what this country has done. Well, it has done. And it's still doing. The little trap house, the system, this world, this country, got itself trapped up in his own house. The saying back in the day, especially in the 90s, don't get high off your own supply. Because you get so high off your own supply because you got a nice amount of it. You so high, you don't even know what you know. Brothers and sisters, the same thing is happening right as we speak. This nation is so high. It is walking into head first over the cliff. It's trapped inside its own trap house that was meant for you, that was meant for us. This is what this country has planned, has done, and now it's getting hemmed up. It got so high to say, hey, we're going to take over Greenland. Brothers and sisters, the day you hear that this country sent the army over there or some bombs over there to get the people in what's the word, in order or in place for this takeover, that, like I said, brothers, that is not our business. We keep to ourselves. We are set apart. When the Most High says he's going to judge the nation. If he's going to use this nation to go against that nation, that, brothers and sisters, let's call that judgment and leave it alone. And we keep it moving. But because when it's all over said and done, the Most High is going to use any and everything at his disposal. If he got to use a bear, so be it. The nation is going to be judged. Period. We cannot sit here and continue to think that we're going to cut the Most High's hands off and thinking, oh, everything will be good once this here happens. No. This place is going to be judged just like Sodom and Gomorrah. The same judgment is going to happen here. This is what we're seeing. This is what we're witnessing. This world this world country got itself hemmed up. Yes, right now, brothers and sisters, they talk about us like a dog. They do. But trust and believe, the Most High is going to maneuver things. And especially, you know what, first and foremost, he's going to start within his own house. For all the people that may be hating on us, the Most High is going to rectify it. He knows where this division comes from. But when you get division and you hear the lie so much, brothers and sisters, some people just start to believe it. They believe the lie. Brothers, I dealt with some brothers from other countries. I mean, literally help brothers and sisters from other countries. And what some of them did, it's very discouraging. It is. But the Most High said Matthew chapter 24, that these things are going to happen. Fam against fam. It's happening. You're going to have brothers and sisters who's going to deceive, mislead. It's happening within our family. And at the same time, this world is being judged. We got this going on in-house. Now, don't get me wrong. And I'm like I said, brothers and sisters, I'm serious. I'm not pacifying us. But if you ever want to break our hearts, let a person of another country who's Negro speak out against us. We drop our heads. We drop our heads. That's what we do. We've been fighting for so long, brothers. First, we started fighting for our freedom, respect, whatever you want to call it. This is what we fought for. And I'm talking about we was fighting for something. Brothers and sisters, we didn't have a clue who we were. But we knew that, hey, how you treating us is wrong. That's one thing our forefathers did. They knew. Now, what you're doing to us is dead wrong. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. What they did to us, brothers and sisters, was absolutely demonic on all types of levels. But it's these smart brothers and sisters right now, these faithful brothers and sisters that's speaking up right now. They understand what the world did. There was this sister that she did a post, and she explained how they got a black man and a black woman separated. They knew the power that they had. That was a difficult power to break. And it took them some years to do that now, brothers and sisters. All brothers, up until the 60s is when it really took root. It took root in the 60s to break that black man from that black woman, from that black woman, from that black man. They succeeded. They got it. But look how long it took them to do it. Now, you understand this, brothers. They seeing this with this awakening. Hey, that power is coming back. They recognizing it. They very concerned because you let this black man, this black woman come back together. You're a world power and you don't even know it, Israel. You are a world power. You're going to be dictating how much food go over here, how much food go over there. Hey, y'all don't need to be fighting these people. This is you, Israel. This is what the world don't want. They don't want you to be coming up from the dirt, the mire, to sitting on a throne. Exactly. This is your Joseph moment, Israel. From the jailhouse to the throne. This is you, Israel. This is you coming out of jail and you sitting on a golden throne. Who does that? Kingship nowadays is plotting. Put a bullet in his head, I'm going to sit down on the throne. That's how the world moves about. Sister Kathy, that's one thing that's not happening. They can't stop us. It's a done deal. Israel is going to sit in this seat. Israel is going to be a world power. Right now, Israel, hey, brothers, first and foremost, this Exodus is one thing this world do not want to see. They understand the strength of this Exodus, this greater Exodus. They know this. Now, whatever they think they need to do to circumvent this greater Exodus, they doing it right as we speak. But a lot of the stuff, brothers and sisters, that are out there that's taking presidents in the news, That's the deceiving part for the world. It's this stuff that's like what's in the basement. We can't let these people out this basement. We let these people out this basement, they're going to rectify some things. They know this. If you let these people out this basement, everything else you got going on in the world ain't going to mean a hill of beans. This is what they do not want out. They do not want this awakening out. They do not want this massive, this greater exodus to take place. Everybody that has stepped up, Gaddafi, he stepped up. He wanted to give African American so many millions of dollars. The world stood in front of that. You're right, Sister Zenobia. And Sister Zenobia, we hear. They tried to wipe us off this planet Earth. Sister, you very well know what they did to our brothers and sisters in Africa. And don't get me wrong. What they did was, sister, it's just downright demonic. It's just downright demonic. But they can't kill us off. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's a sad thing to see one of our little sisters come into the world, or our little brothers that come into the world with HIV. Yeah. This is what the nations has done. When the Most High is really going to expose the nations, the Most High said, what was done in the dark shall come to the light. It's already out there. They got videos on it. They explained how they infected our brothers and sisters with HIV. And they told them it was for malaria. It's out there. Just like with the brothers, Tuskegee? The Tuskegee testing infecting our brothers with syphilis here in the United States. Brothers and sisters, yes. This awakening, this touching of his people is real. There's a real judgment that falls right with it. A very heavy hand. It's on the horizon. This is what we're looking at. You have brothers, sisters, putting information out like Dr. Sebi did some years ago, and we all know what happened with him. But now they can't stop it. Just like you said, Sister Zenobia. It's too late. We're here. We're coming. Brothers and sisters on the internet letting everybody know, hey, get this root. Get this root. You boil or you drink this tea, it's going to wipe out the HIV. The world did not want that to be known. The world did not want that to be known. They can't stop us, and they know this. When this banner that the Most High said he's going to get the nations, send my people home. Brothers and sisters, it's game over. Go ahead and take your seat. Be done with it. Take your seat, and it's going to be done. They up here worrying about Greenland. You need to be worrying about the people that really, who's going to set matters straight. If the Most High is rectifying matters, brothers and sisters, trust and believe, we're going to do the same thing the Most High is doing. If the Most High is cleaning his home, his house, what do you think we're going to be doing for our land? Cleaning it up. You're not born here, you got to get out. The same thing is going to happen. Hashatan is going to be clean. He's going to be ousted. And what has been done in the heavens will be done on earth. We're going to do the same thing, brothers. The same thing is going to happen. The scripture said it, that each individual would be going back to his or her own land. How do you think that's going to look when people need Africa to live? Why is it that we are there, brothers? Why is it that the Most High planted his people there, and up under their feet is life? The world come to realize there's life there. But what they're doing, hey, they got our people thinking a certain way. They got us discombobulated. But this has been orchestrated for years. That's the thing. Brothers, this touching, we cannot even imagine. The Most High speaks about his fury, his anger. Brothers, his sin is going to be overwhelmingly believing. That's the thing. You want to talk about an anger. I don't even think we can, brothers, we can't even put it in, we can't even put that as a visual. We can't. We cannot even put it as a visual. But what they did to us, oh yeah, I mean, they got videos and things of that nature. Yes, they got the videos and things. I mean, they stand around smoking a cigarette while one of our brothers and sisters was sitting there burning or hanging from a tree. And they stood there and took a picture like, hey, this is history, and cheesing at the same time. Got their little kids there, standing in the picture and made history and condemned themselves all at the same time. Sister Zenobia, vengeance is in his heart. Ooh, good night. Like I said, sis, I don't even think that we can. Well, let me just do it this way. If you can take a man, a woman, husband, and wife, and the nations came in, took their child, and took that child's life in front of that husband and that wife, yeah, that's that hate. That's the hate and hurt all at the same time. When you just say, if I can just get my hands around his neck, here. This is what this world has laid itself out for. And unfortunately, the nations that was not, who didn't have a seat with the other nations, they took a seat. They got the invitation. Hey, you can sit down. Don't worry about the food. Don't worry about the cost. We got Jacob here. As long as Jacob is in captivity, and you can help us with this, as long as you help to keep Jacob in captivity, you're going to be rich. This is what the nation of people told other nations, and they took their seat and they sat down in the lap of luxury off of Jacob. This is what's happening right as we speak. If you're a Christian, you're not going to understand this. You're not going to understand it. This is what the world is doing right as we speak. And now the world says, hey, you know what? We got to knock these people down. What are they doing? Brothers and sisters, they know exactly what they're doing. They're going through your life savings. This is what they're doing. The world is going through your life saving. They already estimated. Well, brothers, let's take estimating out of the picture. They hear your conversation. You got a cell phone. It's nothing but a transmitting radio that they hear. Hey, they got your checking account. They got all the information about you, and they know how to move with you. So now what did they do? Hey, raise the food up. Raise the price of food. Raise the price of gas. We go get them broke. We need these Negroes to stay in the basement. The Most High said, no, my people are not going to stay in the basement. No. I say dry bones rise. My people, they rise. They hear my voice and they raise up. They knocking at the door and they keep yelling out to you ain't gonna keep my kids, my children locked up. It's not going to happen, brothers. If the Most High has, you know what? Send Michael down to rectify matters. If that's what has to happen, brothers and sisters, so be it. The doors will be knocked down. The doors will be knocked down. They can hold it back. Sisters Nobi, like you said, we already walked up the steps of the basement. We're knocking at the door. Once those doors are broken down and they're not being rebuilt, those doors are not being rebuilt. The world got itself hemmed up. It went on and made money off of Jacob. Hey, but the money, already, it's stored up for who? They thinking they got the money in the basement. They got all this gold, silver, whatever the situation may be, locked up in the basement. You ain't gonna be around here to enjoy it. That's the nation. The nation talk as if they have everlasting life. I tell you, the world has got itself hemmed up. Minnesota has this. You know what, Sister Cynthia? If that is the case, now, mind you now, those Ethiopians, now they said there's some Beta Israel there. I don't know, but I'm just speaking to, if that was like, they claim that they are not us. All righty, they're not Yahushua said those that are ashamed of him, he will be ashamed of them before his Father. That information goes out to us. It do. If we, knowing we Israel, and we become ashamed of us or who we are, Yahushua said he's going to be ashamed of you too. So, you know what? That's what I'm thinking about. That, you know what, sister? You're right. It is Somalians. I be getting the Somalians and the Ethiopians mixed up. You're right. And so they're going to get themselves hemmed up. They're going to get themselves hemmed up. But when it's all over said and done, hey, we need help. We need help. It is a absolute reason why you Negroes here in the United States has not been sent back over to Africa because they understand your strength. And truthfully, brothers, when it's all over said and done, let it be said that you are those two faithful spies who did not cut the Most High's hands off, who knew if we put our heads together, we are strong. If you take this 14% of what you're saying of a population of Negroes and you put them back, yeah, that right there is going to be like a disease. It will be like a disease that will spread so rapidly. The world will not be able to keep up because we know exactly what to hit, how to hit it, and how to maneuver it. This is what we do know. Is there any other Negroes on this planet outside of the United States that has done what we did? Please enlighten me. And I'm not pacifying ourselves, and I'm not putting ourselves on no pedestal, but we're going to call truth for what it is. It has to be a legitimate reason why the Most High has us moving in the way we move. It has to be a reason. And whatever reason it is, it's scaring the world. It got It has the world on notice. And I mean, you may put, I mean, they may find another, let's just say, black person to speak against it. They just may have that in place. And they do have some people that speak against us or whatever the situation may be. But I don't put nothing past this world. I do not. Because when it's all over said and done, the Most High is going to reign supreme. Any and everybody that associated with the Most High has went through a transformation. And we are the only people on this planet Earth that went through that transformation. And especially that of this country. This is what we went through. Now, they taught us the laws are done away with. Brothers and sisters, we grab a hold to those laws. Laws are not done away with. And for you brothers and sisters out there, if you know of a brother or sister out there that do our calendars, that makes our calendars, put it in the chat, because I need to get a calendar with all the feast days that we supposed to be celebrating. That's what I want. I'd rather have that, because brothers and sisters, as these days move further and further ahead, we got to keep up with times. We got to be moving the same way when it comes to what the Most High expects of us. No, granted, yeah, we're in captivity, but we do the best we can. That's all the Most High is looking at. It's the effort. And that effort, brothers and sisters, the world is feeling it. They are feeling the effort that we, Israel, are grabbing hold to these laws, looking in the book of Leviticus and things of that nature, having kids and bringing them up in our true history. That right there within itself, brothers and sisters, is a privilege. It is a privilege. Dante, that is a thought, Sister Cynthia, because I know he had the book. He has that, well, I like the book that he did, how he broke it down to the dates, that Shem was still living when Abraham was on this planet. And I was just shocked, because you're reading the Bible, you're thinking, we can't keep numbers in our heads like that. But when you got it on paper, you're like, wait a minute, he was still living when that's fascinating to me. I find it very fascinating to see how long our forefathers was living when they knew one another. Truth Unedited has, I know he has a website. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check them out. This is a beautiful time. At the same time, it's dark times, brothers. This is a beautiful time, and it's dark times. This tribulation, brothers and sisters, they're going to get it popping. They're going to get this tribulation. They're going to get this thing up and running. The thing about it is this. Yahuwah said, but Jacob will be saved out of it. That's what Yahushua said. And this is the promise that we need to hold on to. There's no, we sitting around laying in the bed scared. No. No, brothers. We should not be entertaining that fear. Brothers and sisters, we did fear in slavery time. We woke now. We are woke. We hold on to faith. That's what we hold on to. We're the light of the world, and the world is about to see that light shine. The world is getting scared. No, let me just take scared out. The world is being more fearful. They taking on the fear that we had. That fear is upon them. The fear is upon them. Go and look at TikTok. Look at what some of these little, these little, let me see how can I put this. The Gentiles who starting their families, and they come to realize that they're bringing their family up. The situation is different from their parents or their grandparents. They're trying to mimic that lifestyle. That lifestyle that they had is gone, ain't coming back. And they're trying to cope. They're trying to cope with food stamps, welfare, and still working 2 full-time jobs, and they can't do it. They can't do it. That's the fear that they are entertaining. They go to school, they get out of school, what? They got a bill that is higher than what they're getting paid that they went to school for. They're snapping, brothers. They are literally snapping left and right. They can't cope with it. But these are the curses that was upon us. The Most High said, hey, they will be put upon the nation. Do you not really understand what's happening, brothers? This is what's happening. All of that touching that these nations has done, they're getting backhand with a golden ring on the hand. That's what they're doing. They're getting it. They can't deal with it. And the powers that be, and the ones that's sitting at the table with the devil, oh, they understand exactly what's happening. They understand it. The little low-life people, no, they just trying to, when I say low-life, I'm talking about like people that call themselves millionaires, billionaires. Brothers and sisters, we talking to people about the people who don't worry about money. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the people who don't worry about money at all. They're not billionaires. They're not millionaires. They're just they whatever they need, they get. Those are the ones that understand what's really happening. They sitting at a seat, brothers and sisters, that their people can't even understand. They understand is making money, having money, thinking they got some type of power. They was placed there because the devil knew exactly, I need these people right up under here. And they are in place. But their pyramid is falling. It's cracking. The foundation is gone. A whole new foundation is coming up. And they're not even trying to deal with it because it's wholly set apart. Brothers, just to give you a better understanding of what I'm saying. Look at majority of these police shows and these movies, and especially, I'm gonna just say policemen. You always seeing a rapper playing, majority of rappers playing policemen. Why? Ask yourself that. Because we understand there's a way things supposed to be done and needs to be done. You got people in power, poor people in power over other poor people. All right, you may be making a few dollars more than a poor person, but the fact you got a sadistic power, they flaunt it, they use it to keep, or at least back in the day, try to keep people down. Now, we woke. The world say you can't tell these Negroes nothing. Negroes never went inside and just dumped garbage mentally from teachings of the Bible. When I say of the Bible, I'm talking about of the Bible that was taught, that was interpreted, taught wrong. They literally went in and dumped it. And they prayed to the Most High. And we asked for clarification. We asked for understanding. The Most High said, he gave his word, I will teach you. Now, if you think you can go in there and think you're going to manipulate the Most High, Brothers and sisters, don't sit up here and go and ask the Most High for wisdom when you know for a fact you don't want it, or you're trying to manipulate somebody with it. You're gonna get yourself hemmed up. This is not that. This is not that moment. This is a life-saving moment. I know Jehovah's Witnesses claim that they around here preaching door to door, that they're number one in the preaching of the good news. The number one people that are doing the preaching of the good news, people, brothers and sisters, are these ones who have been awakened. You may think you talk to one or two persons here about this kingdom, and it's about Israel waking up. You still doing the Most High's will. Now, any other religion out there that's doing it, all right, put the Bibles out there and everything, but individuals that went in, and I know there's a lot of religion out there that went in our book and changed things. Jehovah's Witnesses, they got a video of certain words they went in and changed in the Bible. But that's that touching, brothers. They're going to get dealt with. They're going to get dealt with. Now, we as an individual, if you have this fear that reading the Bible or get a better understanding of the Bible, or even just praying to the Most High for wisdom, don't fool yourself. And truthfully, I'm speaking more so to Jehovah's Witnesses because it's them, the brothers there, that told them that it is imperative that brothers and sisters listen to the faithful and discreet slaves. Why would you put a letter out there like that? And they manipulated the scriptures to put themselves on a pedestal. Hold on just for a moment. This is what they got out there, brothers. And they're just not Jehovah's Witnesses. You got religions that's coming back together. Well, they have broke up from the Catholic religion. The Protestants, I believe, is the main one who's in talks of reconciling back with Christendom or the Catholic. Jehovah's Witnesses, they came from Seventh-day Adventists. Because when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, all of these religions leads back to Christendom, Catholic. They're all coming back. Now, you know what? Now, this is the thing, Sister Zenobia. How is it that it's okay for religions to get themselves organized to come back home to the Roman Catholic Church? How is it that they can maneuver that situation? But when it comes to Israel, the world is fighting tooth and nail for you not to come back together. That's what they do not want. Roman Catholic, Baptist, whether you're a backsliding Baptist, Jehovah's Witnesses, Protestants, no, they want you back home. They want you back to where it all began. This is what they want. And brothers and sisters, truthfully, they're working on that. They're going to get what they want. This is their system. Oh, you know, Sister Zenobia, yeah, they weaken. They ain't right here trying to move things around as if they got strength. Ain't nobody's in the churches, no. No more. There's no one right now dipping in and dipping out of the churches like that. Go back. You got to go back. You got to go back some years to have that strength. The strength is not there no more. Now, and more truthfully, this is what I'm thinking, Sister Zenobia, is that they know that they don't have that strength there no more. So now, in order for them to give off a pretense that we are strong, hey, we need to come together as one. Now, I can see that. I can see the pretense on that. And so when you start seeing people all together, yeah, it give off the pretense. Oh, they got strength. Because what you know, you're looking at a little bitty camera. That's all you're looking at. And I'm going to tell you, brothers, when you're looking at a camera, all right, like it appears to be large. The Most High said we're a remnant. Why is the world afraid of this small group of people coming together? You know what, Sister Cynthia? You know what? So, I mean, I do understand what you're saying on that. I do. And how the Most High is going to work that, Sister Cynthia? How he's going to work that with Islam? Because truthfully, from what we say to our brothers and sisters, let me see, how can I put this? We have a desire to worship. That's one thing we do have. We have a strong thing about us in our worship to a higher being. That's one thing we do have in us. But the world manipulated that with Christendom and with Islam. And you're right, Sister Cynthia. That, what's the word I'm looking for? We're so, what's the word? We got a loyalty to a worship, brothers. We just got a strong loyalty. Once we have we get that loyalty, and we got that loyalty down packed, brothers, it's like next to impossible to break. That's the thing. And how the Most High is going to maneuver that, because he said he has a desire not to destroy anyone. How he's going to show the individual, show our brothers and sisters, that remains to be seen. Because Islam has a very strong hold on our brothers. They do. A very strong hold. But this is that time, brothers. They said this is 2026 for their calendars. They want to get their new year started off like this or whatever, like that. So be it. Everything the Most High had in place was for Israel. Now he's taking it globally. Now Israel is about to take that seat. Israel is about to be a world power. This is what we don't really truthfully talk about. We'll talk about, Jacob, taking a seat and things. Let's go a whole lot into it. You're talking about globally. We talking about a world power. To when it gets down to it, once the Most High's house is cleansed, once his house is cleansed, I'm talking about from the heavens down to this earth. That's Armageddon. Now the earth will be cleansed. The Most High, he said, he stated it. I'm going to cleanse my house first. This is what he said, and this is what he's doing. And like I said, brothers, the Most High, he don't have to just stop and just clean the house. He can cleanse the house and still judge the world all at the same time. This is that moment where we do not need to be cutting his hands off. The world got itself hemmed up. That's what it did. It got itself thinking that, hey, that they would never see judgment, that they would never see mourning, that they would see, they would never have the experience of being poor. Everything that we went through, brothers and sisters, trust and believe, the world is going to go through it. Everything. We had to go through it. Why did we go through it? We had to come to appreciate what the Most High has given us. They got to go through the same thing. They got to come to appreciate who the Most High is, who Yahushua is, and who his people is. And once they understand that, brothers, to a degree that the Most High is, he's as acceptable, Armageddon. Because everybody at Armageddon would not, what the scripture says, it'll be like the sand of the sea of how many people will be destroyed at Armageddon. Because Hashatan is going to be let out to mislead the people in the four corners. Now, Israel, we won't be in no four corners. We're going to be in one location, or one continent, rather. That's what we want to be. He's going out to mislead any and everybody outside of Israel to bring them to that final war. That's what's going to happen. This is what we're, brothers and sisters, this our thinking is a whole lot more massive than what they're talking about. You're talking about you are a world power. That's who you are. We have been taken out from amongst mankind as a special property to the Most High. Yeah, we got to go through the diseases. We got to go through the sickness, the beatings, cracking open people's heads and stitches down to the white meat. Some had to be burned. We had to go through that discipline. But when it's all over said and done, the Most High said, I'm going to heal my people. And nobody will ever make them afraid ever again. This is what the Most High said. Yeah, we went through it. We went through it. We are the example to the world. Who did it before us? Yahushua. He was the one who set the example for us from that standpoint down to this very day. And all we did was seeing his example, and we truthfully, whether we know it or not, we was going to be made that same way. Look at our brothers and sisters hanging from trees. What Yahushua, what do you think he hung from? The hatred? Before they hated you, they hated him. Everything, brothers, that he went through, down to the betrayal, we experienced everything He went through everything. He went through, we went through it. And to the Most High called him home. Now we're at this point in our lives. The Most High said, it's about time. Hey, we truthfully, brothers and sisters, when it's all over said and done, we're gathering ourselves for this Exodus. Because the moment the last person of Israel touches down on our own land, the Most High said that's when the healing starts. That's when the healing starts for Israel. Brothers, understand this. This is the reason that Hashatan is highly upset. And don't get me wrong, he got to be entertaining some fear. He got to be entertaining some fear. But that's not our problem. That's not our problem. If we have to see a world war start in order for us to get freedom, brothers, sisters, don't think I'm being, what's the word, insensitive, but let the world come on. Let it happen. Because we went through a lot. And again, I'm not pacifying ourselves because I know we had to go through it. We was not going to go through that fire unscathed. We had to be an example for the world. And that, you're right, Sister Kathy, that crossroad, I tell you, that's what we're standing at. Brothers, we're at the moment of an exodus. One day, we will lay our heads down to rest. In the middle of our rest, we will be awakened to something. And I'm not even talking about the next day. We're talking about in the dead of night. We just might get something. It's, hey, it's time to go. Oh, yeah. And from a worldly standpoint, they're going to see something that's going to be massive. The world is going to see it. They're going to witness it. Never before have they seen anything like this. If you want to talk about the people that's going to be one time, having one thing in common, that's going to be leaving. That's going to be leaving. You're going to have your ones that speak in Spanish, but they are Israel, Negroes. Some of them speaking French. Some speaking English. But this is what they're going to see. This is what they're going to experience. And if you want to talk about a fear that's going to engulf people, let this greater exodus happen. And what they're witnessing, all of the talent, all of the hurt, all of the knowledge leaving countries. Somebody will be standing at the bread line once we leave. And that's going to be a whole lot of nations. Because right now, brother, these countries, they claiming they do, and next year they, like, who was that? India. India claimed that they're the largest producer of rice. But they ain't going to tell you where that rice is growing at. Producers. That's anybody that can own anything. That rice is in Africa. It leaves Africa, they process it, and they sell it back to Africa and other lands. But when you're back, when we're back, oh yeah, we go rectify matters. This is not a dream. This is not daydreaming. This is a fact. This is the reason why they don't want you back there. They want to commandeer things to keep Israel in the poorhouse. We're not even trying to entertain that any further. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. They're done away with. And whether the Most High has to just, if he have to take his people by the hands and put them in that, it's going to happen that way. The world is not going to stop this. The world is not going to stop it. There will be, there's not going to be some a division. It's going to hinder the Most High. Because like I said, brothers and sisters, the Most High is still cleaning house. If there is one of Israel that's out of pocket, the Most High know exactly how to deal with him. What was it, Isaiah 65? And when the Most High said he would die as a mere young boy, although being 100 years old, the Most High will cut you down, Israel. If you on some dumb stuff and you continue to practice evil against your brother, you go get dealt with. One day you think you will go down there and go to the store, you go drop dead. The Most High ain't playing with this. If you own some evil stuff and you own some dumb stuff, you go get dealt with. And I'm talking about from man to woman. The Most High is not having. He says he's going to clean house. He's going to clean house. If you're not about that lifestyle, oh yeah, you go get dealt with. If you want to be saying, oh no, the laws are they're too strict and so and so, trust and believe. Your days are already numbered. Either you will be for the Most High or you're not going to be at all. You're not going to sit here and think you're going to bring the atmosphere of the devil to his holy space. It ain't going to happen. If you think you're going to sit there and continue to gossip about your brothers and sisters and thinking you will practice it because you think, oh, we did this in the church, yeah, you're going to get dealt with. You're going to get dealt with. The Most High is not. Those days of grace, brothers and sisters, I mean, they're going to run out quick with you. And especially this is something you practicing. This is that time we need to be renewing ourselves. Brothers and sisters, these days are wicked. They're most definitely wicked. We woke. Each and every last one of you are a world power or associated with a world power, that being of Israel. When the Most High speaks to the nations, trust and believe, the nations won't hear his voice. His voice is going to be heard all the way down to you. And it's going to be up to you to disperse that information out to the nations. This is the seat that you're about to take. And for some of you, I know you're saying, oh, we ain't going to be doing all that. Yeah, scripturally speaking, yes, it is. This is the reason why the Most High tells us, marry within your own. He knows the bloodline. All right, but our disobedience, but with this awakening, when you wake up, you understand that. Now you woke, and you're a brother or sister, and you go out there and marry Becky, you put yourself under judgment. When you know for a fact who you are and what laws are binding on you, nah, brothers, that's not grace. When you woke and you know who you are and what laws are binding on you, and you go out there and do something, yeah, I know some of these camps sit and said this, people, brothers and sisters, I do not agree with that chart. I do not. But if you ever want to be safe, you know for a fact that sister need to be Negro, preferably a descendant of slaves. And more importantly, you pray over it. And that's go from brothers to sisters. Now, I've seen some brothers and I've seen some sisters date other people saying they're Israel. But the people are of the nation. Brothers, when you wake up, that is a privilege from the Most High. That's first and foremost one thing that we need to understand. It is a privilege to be awakened by the Most High at this time. When you are awakened and you come to understand who you are, you know that these laws are not done away with. Those laws they are so much active. When the Most High first gave those rules and regulations out to Israel, they still reign supreme right down to this very day. And if we go contrary to that, we put ourselves in a judgment seat. And if you think I'm joking, brothers and sisters, look up the laws and then look at your actions. You will stand before that judgment seat of the Most High. This awakening is something you really truthfully do not want to take for granted. You take it, apply it to the best of your ability. Now, and like I said, I'm not casting judgment on no one, no camp. If they want to hold to that chart, that is absolutely their business, and that's something they're gonna have to talk. We all gonna stand at the judgment seat of the Most High when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters. We'll have to do it. That's one thing we're gonna have to do. And that's just my encouragement, brothers. Stick to these laws to the best of our ability. And stick to the celebration to the best of our ability. We understand that we're in captivity, but let's not use the captivity as a crutch. Because when it's all over said and done, the day is going to come, brothers, where you will be free to celebrate all the days, all those holy days that the Most High have put out for his people. That day is going to come. Don't get me wrong, it's difficult to do it in captivity. Because what? You're working. You're working 8 to 12 hours a day. And you just can't sit up and take off no day for this, no day for that. Because, hey, captivity would tell you, no, you can't have that day off. That's what captivity does for you. But the day is coming. And the world is understanding that. And if you want to see our people strong again, put them on that continent that belongs to them. Put them together and see how fast we draw together. The world don't want to that's one thing the world do not want to roll dice on. We do our best. You're right, Sister Kathy. We do our very best while we're in Babylon. Because Babylon days are numbered. These days in Satan's system are very numbered. And he understands that. You're right about that now, Sister Cynthia. I most definitely agree. And that's going to be, hey, you know what? That's going to be the reunion of a lifetime, sister. It's going to be the reunion of a lifetime. I mean, if you just really go back and you look at before the destruction of Jerusalem, when Yahushua told his disciples that Holy Spirit would come upon them and all that. And when it did, they all started speaking in different languages. They all started speaking in different languages. Why? That's where we all gonna go. And we there now. The time came for those disciples to witness this pouring out of Holy Spirit. Then came captivity. All of our people of Judah went to the four corners speaking all these different languages prior to captivity. Mm. But salvation came out to these nations. That's what happened. Salvation went out to the world. And before closing, brothers and sisters, salvation is about to be taken back. That's with this greater exodus. Salvation originated with the Yahudims. And when the Yahudims went into captivity, salvation went right along with them. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Lenya. Salvation went with them. Now we're standing at the moment where Yahushua said he's going to give out the call to his angels to gather his people and to put them back in their land. Salvation came and salvation is about to leave, going back to his or her own land to be healed as a nation. Brothers and sisters, the only thing I'm seeing once this exodus take place, I'm seeing a whole lot of excuse me, I'm seeing a whole lot of mayhem. I am seeing a lot of mayhem. I'm seeing a whole lot of demonic activities because trust and believe, if we are on our own continent, land, where you think the devil is going to be? The demons. They will be on every other land beside ours, except for ours. Or maybe the abyss for 1,000 years. This is what's on the horizon. This is what's on the horizon. Brothers and sisters, stay faithful. Stay faithful. Encourage your brothers and sisters that are out there dealing with types of sicknesses and things. And brothers, sisters, you may not realize how much power you may have in you. Pray over your brothers and sisters, because the person that you may be praying over is the one you may save. This is how we come together. Praying for one another, speaking positive things for our brothers and sisters. We do. We got to do that. We got to preach positive things for our brothers and sisters. And we may not get along, but still maintain that respect, because it still builds up family. It's still, the devil is going to try his best to, to keep up some nonsense. That's all. The devil, they don't need you to come. The devil, brothers and sisters, his life will end the moment those two sticks come together. There's no breaking that no more. That's the end of his life. And yeah, the devil, he loved breathing. If he got to lie, cheat, and steal to keep breathing, he's going to lie, cheat, and steal to keep breathing. This is what he does. This is what he practiced. He got himself hemmed up, the devil did, when he came up against his creator. And so his nonsense brought about the situation that we are in right down to this very day. And now, in time, it's going to be dealt with. It will be dealt with for once and for all times. That's what it's going to be. Encourage one another, brothers. continue to go against your flesh. Put your flesh in check. The flesh should not be controlling us. We should be controlling the flesh. The devil had thousands of years to work the flesh against us. And the Most High has always been stating it. Do not abide by your flesh. And here we are, brothers. This generation of Israel at the very last captivity ever to be. We're those people. We have to take up a fight against our flesh that has been lingering for thousands of years. We are those people, the Most High, He's putting faith in us to fight against this flesh. We tell our flesh what to do, not the flesh tell us what we want to do. This is what the Most High is encouraged us to put up a fight. And the more we do that, brothers, we put up a flesh against them. Don't get me wrong. It's not no easy one now. It is absolutely not easy to do. But when you keep on praying to the Most High for strength, He's going to give you what you need. Because He sees exactly what you want to do. To eventually, brothers, your strength that you will have over your flesh is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. And I'm going to just give you a look. There was 3 people that I know of in the Bible that did this. Yahusha, Moshe, and it could be, is it Elijah? But all 3 of them fasted for 40 days. You try fasting today, brother, you kill yourself. It got to be, you got to have your flesh in check. That's my encouragement, brothers, to you, brothers. It's not easy, but the more we practice it, of superseding our flesh, the stronger we will become, and the devil knows it. That's one thing he knows. The more you tell your flesh what to do, your flesh falls into place. You brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Stay faithful to the Most High Yah. And with that, brothers and sisters, I will say shalom. Sister Cynthia, I mean, now, if it's an emergency, Sister Cynthia, if it's an emergency that you got to drive somewhere, yeah. I read in the scripture where there was a scripture saying, it was talking about the Shabbat, that you shouldn't travel too far from your home. And I mean, I can look it up and things to give you more information on it. And so, I'll do that because I got your email and things of that nature. And I can just and point you in that direction. But other than that, sister, you be safe out there now.